Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with my friend Yumi.
Hi.
You can find her on Instagram. I'll drop her Instagram handle down below. We're here to talk to you about 10 new drops from Dapper fragrances. I wanted to talk to you guys about them because A, my two favorites are going to drop tomorrow because I asked Travis if he would do it and he said yes. And B, he's running a sale, 15% off every order, and it ends at the end of the year. So I wanted to come out, talk to you guys about some of the new drops and which ones I think you should get. So we're gonna save our favorites till the end because I feel like that's how you get customer retention. And I'm going to link all the discounts down below because the more you spend, the more you can save for the year-round discounts. Like let's say you spend $200, it's 25% off, $300, 30% off. So there's a lot of discounts, and then you get a sample with every $50 you spend. I'm gonna link all that stuff down below. And December is the month of giving, so he's got tons of giveaways and raffles and stuff that you can participate in every week. So let me go ahead and get this started. The first one we're gonna talk about is Dapper's version of Roja Enigma Parfum Cologne. This one is one that I think I can safely say we both really liked. It's kind of got like, it smells like Enigma Parfum Cologne. So I think it has kind of like a bold opening, and then after that it goes into that fizzy soda pop vibe. And honestly, it's really nice. What do you think?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. The original from Roja, is that how you say it?
If you're Spanish, you do. Otherwise, Roja.
Roja. Yeah, that one gives me kind of like an old man vibe on the dry down, but I don't get it from this.
I like that one. You like that one?
Yeah. Dude, this is so strong. Like,
I know.
I sprayed it on myself the other day and the whole room felt like it. I was like, wow.
Which is not bad because I'm a big fan. Oh, guys, Glam Dog wants to say hi. Come here. Come on. So that one we're both fans of, and it's really, really good. And I think if you like the original, you're gonna like this. But even if you don't, you still might like this. Hi.
Oh, hi.
The next one I want to talk about is gonna be Dapper's version of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense Pour Femme. So the reason that he made this one is because a lot of people actually have asked him to make an amped up version because I guess the longevity on that one is not great.
Yeah.
I've never owned a bottle. I've smelled it. I think it smells great. And you know what's really funny? Like, it's an aquatic, but I actually feel like it is really unisex. I'm sorry, Glam Dog is moving. I think it's really unisex, and I think you agreed with me.
Yeah. Yeah. I owned the original. It does not perform for anything. Like, I decluttered it like twice.
Which is fair. I mean, I think like in the community a lot of times if something doesn't perform, there's almost no reason to keep it unless it's like phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, I would totally wear that all summer long just because it's kind of hard to find summer fragrances that will kind of go hard with you. Okay, so the next one I want to talk to you about is Orto Parisi Megamare. So the cool thing is, like, neither one of us has smelled the OG of this one, and this is definitely not what I was expecting to smell. I feel like it's like a bold but kind of sexy aquatic. What do you think?
Yeah, I would totally wear this during the summer. Oh, hello.
Yeah, you would wear it too? I would totally wear it.
Yeah.
I would choose this actually as one of like my prime summer scents just because I think it's like really... It's a statement making summer fragrance, and I don't feel like they're super easy to come across. And it's sexy, right?
Good. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that this one has a really sexy vibe too. So that one, if you're looking for a nice summer fragrance that's definitely not something that blends in, I get a salty marine vibe from this, just so you guys know. And I really like it, and just so you know, I don't get egg from it, which is a really big deal for me because I get egg out of a lot of aquatics. Next. Okay, so this next one is going to be from Parfums de Marly. It's Oriana. And first, I want to mention, look at the color of that juice. That's what I really like about this.
It's like a highlighter.
It's like a highlighter. I really love it. I think it's awesome. And it sprays pink too, so be really careful with that. Also, I'm trying shooting in a different area in my house. I'm sorry if it's a little different. We're we're trying here. I love this, which, okay, so I smelled the OG at Bloomingdale's, and guys, we've done our IG live on this, and we've worn these full wearings. I think actually all of them so far, all but maybe 2. This one smells like the OG to me. I'm not gonna say it's 100%, but I'm gonna say it's awfully similar. So for me, that's definitely a win, because the OG has dropped in price, but like not a lot. It's a niche fragrance. It's not gonna drop that much. Next, so this next one is vintage. It is discontinued. Good luck finding it. We have a sample of the original on our IG live. You can smell, like you can watch us smelling the original and this, and it's from the House of Armani. It's Attitude. So she says she prefers that one to the vintage, and it's because it's a little bit more modern, and the patchouli is not as old school. It's in there, and you know, it's got the same vibe. This is just smoother. That's what I got from it. Yeah. But it's really nice, and like, you know, I would have never thought about this fragrance, but Tammy from Tammy Loves Fragrances on Instagram,
hey Tammy. Oh, wait.
She was telling me about it, and she told Travis about it, and I was like, that's probably gonna be really good. And this is like a date night fragrance all day, dude. But like year round.
Like clean, but
not.
Yeah, it's like a
I think old school fragrances have that, but it doesn't have a dated vibe. I think it's because it's been smoothed out. I like it a lot. Tammy collects vintage fragrances, so I'm not like as well versed as she is, but out of everything I've smelled that she owns, because she makes me smell all of her vintage, well, she doesn't make me. I have the pleasure of smelling all of her vintage fragrances whenever I go down there. This is the only one that isn't like, to me, I don't want to say pretty difficult to wear these days. I would actually wear the OG, but I like this better because it's smoother, so I feel like I can pull it off a lot easier. So if you've ever smelled that before, you got to pick this up. He did an amazing job with it, I mean, I have to say.
Yeah, I would wear that too, actually.
I know, which is kind of funny because you don't really like patchouli that much.
Yeah, I don't. But it's not like that prominent, I feel like, to me.
It's a smoother patchouli. It didn't go dirty or anything. That's why. I like it though. I like it a lot. Like, I'm looking forward to wearing that one. I would totally wear that on a night out. Next. So the next one is another feminine targeted fragrance from Louis Vuitton. It's Attrape-Reves. And I'm saying that wrong, and that's okay.
This one is the pretty one.
Yes, so this one to me is like creamy floral fragrance that I would wear at brunch all day, because that's kind of what I like to wear at brunch. That's like my go-to move. It's actually really pretty. It's really pretty.
Dude, yeah, it's like a freshly cut rose. Like, that's
I'm getting more rose this time. I'm still getting kind of like that fruity.
Yeah, that
fruitiness. Oh, these have been probably drying down for 30 minutes now. We have first impressions on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, do it.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I put all my first impressions on, so if there's anything that you want rushed, it's quicker to find it there. But yeah, I wanted to put out a video because this is my favorite haul from Dapper yet. And that's like saying a lot, but like, I'll tell you why, because we're about to do our top 3 fragrances. 2 of them overlap, but she has one different one than me. So, next. Okay, so this next one, I really don't know anything about this house other than what Travis tells me, and I've tried their other ones that are a little bit richer, but from Bodecia the Victorious, it's Aqua Sapphire.
Yeah.
This looks nice.
And little fun fact, this is my scent of the day because it is in my top 3. It is actually my number 1. And it is so good and so fresh and so alluring to me. What do you think?
I like it. I smelled it this morning and I was like, something smells good. What is that?
Yeah, I think it's like a really classy version of a dumb reach fragrance.
Yeah.
It's like a smart reach fragrance. It's so good. It's so good. I love this one. I would keep this. If I was only going to keep 10 fragrances, I would totally keep this one because there's no event that I don't feel like I could wear it for. And because it's like denser and it's got that Dapper 40% concentration, it still performs in the, I mean, it was cold today. It was like cold for here. Like it was in the 40s this morning where I live, and I could smell it all day. And I love that. I mean, I still have it on me right now. And it's so good. I mean, yeah, and I think that's because it says aqua in it. It's considered a freshie, but I don't think it's like a freshie. It's like,
yeah, there's something in it that's different.
A lot of things in it.
Yeah,
it's got like fruit and everything. Just everything that's blended into this makes it a really well-rounded fragrance that I would wear all year. I don't like talking about the notes because you could look them up online, but he did a really good job. If you want something that that you can reach for any time of year, this is definitely the one. Next. So this next one is one of her top. Which number of your top 3 is it? It's your number 1, right?
I'll say 2.
Okay, I know which one yours your number 1. Okay, so from the house of Initio, it's Oud for Happiness.
Yeah.
Okay, so I smelled this one in store, the OG, and this is a little spicier to me, but I know you have a different feeling about it. And I'll be honest, this and the OG are both like, I haven't had anything that really like called out to me from the house of Initio, but I actually like this one a lot. And I didn't dislike all the other ones, I just didn't need them.
It's just, I don't know, I don't usually like these types.
It's sexy.
Of scents,
I get it.
You know, like,
yeah.
But there's just, it's so different.
It is really different, but like not funky different, which I respect a lot because I don't really like funky different.
Like I get ginger a lot. I don't know. It's like addicting. I can't.
It's, oh yeah. It's like
every part of me not to wear this today. It would have been my 3rd day wearing it.
So it's like herbal and it has licorice, and then there's that ginger in the top, and it's woody, and it's got the vanilla to get there to bring in some sweetness. But for me, it's not too sweet, and it's really just not too sweet.
You don't even like sweet too.
I don't really like. I mean, I like sweet. I just don't like too sweet, and I guess like it's up to anyone to determine what too sweet is. I do like it. It's like weirdly sexy. I think it's the licorice note. It's so different. Like it's not in other things.
Like I love licorice, clove, anise, whatever.
Yeah,
all that.
same.
I love it. But like in here,
I like that it makes things unique.
Yeah, in here it's not. It's different. It's used differently. I can't really describe it. You just have to smell it for yourself.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's just different.
Next one is your number 1, right?
Yeah.
Is going to be her number 1 and my number 3, and it's from Dior. It's Vanilla Diorama. So I smelled this one in store really recently as well. Actually, I smelled a lot of these in store really recently. And this one, I think, is a little more effervescent than the OG. I feel like it has like a nice pop. And I liked the OG. And honestly, I would say, I don't like putting percentages, but I'm gonna. I would say it's probably 95 to 98% close in the dry down. But I think there's more like pop to it in the opening than the original, which I really like.
I love it.
I know.
It's like
I've worn this one full wearing. She's worn it full wearing. Like it's really good.
I have a little thing of the
OG.
Yeah, the OG, and it's a little bit like spicier, but this one is a little bit more sweeter on me.
I think it's smoother.
I love it.
But like in a really good way.
This, like right now.
I know. It's just so I don't know. It has like enough brightness for me that I actually really like it because you know how I feel about
and
sweet
this
stuff.
is more effervescent.
Definitely more effervescent, but like a lot actually. But I love that. I love that about this. I'm trying to just be really honest, guys. Like this is my favorite haul. We're gonna do both of our top 10s here soon because I let her smell all of the Dappers that I own.
How many do you have? So much.
A lot. But it's so good. I'm gonna keep going. Go to my favorite one next. All right, so my number 2, it honestly depends on the day. It could be my number 1 or number 2. My number 2, her number 3, is Kilian Apple Brandy on the Rocks. So when I smelled this in store, I didn't hate it, but I didn't care a lot about it. This has like more of like, kind of like a creamy vibe to it. The apple is so crisp here. It's like a crisp Granny Smith apple.
Yeah.
And the vanilla is, I think, perfect. What do you think? It's not too sweet, but it's sweet.
Man, I feel like I just cut into a Granny Smith apple.
Yeah, that's what I like. So my favorite note in fragrances, or at least top 3, I don't want to pick a favorite, is apple. I love apple.
So good. And also, can I say, these two layered on top of each other, the Dior Vanilla Diorama and the Apple Brandy on the Rocks, is stunning. Thanks,
really
Tammy,
good.
for the suggestion.
Yeah, when we were doing our IG live, Tammy Loves Fragrances popped in and said, hey, you should try layering them, and sure enough we did, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So
wait, now I gotta get both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because of that, I convinced Travis to drop them both on the day this video posts, even though they were not supposed to be dropped quite yet, but they are really, really good, and you guys really, really have to try them. If you like sweet fragrances and just really good fragrances, these two are really amazing. They're just so good. Hold on, I want to smell more. They're so good. Oh my gosh. And they're really unisex. I don't feel like they lean in either direction. Do you?
No.
Either one?
Those are unisex.
Super unisex, right? Like down the center? Because they have like that. This one has like a bit of creaminess to it. And I don't know where it's coming from, because it's more like, it's sweet. It's got fruitiness. It's got vanilla. I think it's the vanilla, I'm guessing, that's really giving them that creaminess. But it's like super people pleasing. And I definitely got compliments on that one and Vanilla Diorama when I wore them.
This would
what?
Oh, sorry. This would be good for layering with other freshies, I feel like. The apple brandy.
She's saying apple brandy on the rocks could be good for layering with freshies. It probably could, but you would have to be very particular with what you layer it with. I like layering sometimes, but a lot of times I really prefer enjoying fragrances on their own. And because I love that one so much, I probably would never layer it with anything other than Vanilla Diorama, because it was a weirdly good combination. But this video has run a little longer than I wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and make things easier for you and link all the discounts down below, because I think it's easier for you to read them than for me to talk about them real quick and you have to write them down, because that's weird. So I'm gonna link them all down below. I'm gonna link the site down below. The ones that have not dropped will be dropping in the coming weeks, but our favorites have already dropped, just so you guys know. And I think most of them have. There's a couple of them that are coming in the next couple of weeks. Guys, you know that I won't lie about what I think. This is my favorite Dapper haul so far. I'm really excited about wearing these more. Just again, this season, these last two that we talked about are just perfect, and I just really love them. And I'm going to go ahead and say these two and Aqua Sapphire are going to be 60 ml bottle worthy for me. 100%. Huh? These are 30 mls. Okay. I'm gonna go through them, but once I get close to the bottom, I'm gonna get 60 mls because they're just really good. If you have any questions, or if you've already tried some of the ones that have already been released, comment down below. You guys know if you ask me questions, I do answer them, or if you comment, I answer everything. If I didn't answer a comment that you left, it's because I didn't get a YouTube notification. So if you comment again, there's a 90% chance that I'll at least get that one. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it, be subscribed to this channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop new videos. Thank you, Yumi, for being on the channel.
You're welcome.
And we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.